Hello friends, I hope you're having a good day. This is Kurt Berglund's Baseball World joining you one more time and kind of dabbling in a new project here. This is using Replay Classic Baseball cards and dice, and I have become fascinated by the 1974 Pittsburgh Pirates, so we're going to start a replay of their season. Now, with Replay Classic, you get 24 players per team. Yes, that is correct. You get 24 players. You get, with most of these teams, you get 14 position players and 10 pitchers. So we're going to be dabbling with as played where we can, and then filling in the gaps where we have to fill in the gaps. The biggest priority for me is to get the starting pitchers, or at least the handedness of the starting pitchers, correct, and we'll let the rest fall into place. Today we're able to do as played with one exception, so that's pretty good. The game is the 74 Pirates are starting their season against their biggest rival, or at least the team that turned out to be their biggest rival in 1974, and that's the St. Louis Cardinals. The Phillies were very good, the Mets were hanging around, but really it was the Cardinals and the Pirates, and the Pirates got off in 74 to a pretty awful start. So we'll see if that duplicates itself here as well. The opposing pitchers, it's left-hander Jerry Royce. For the Pirates, he eventually won 16 games in the 1974 season, and he will be opposed by, of course, Bob Gibson. Not Bob Gibson's last season, but his last decent season on the mound for the Cardinals. So it's a lefty for the Pirates, a righty for the Cardinals. Let's get to the starting lineups and roll some Replay Classic Baseball. Our date is April 5th, 1974. This is game 1 on the Pirates season. Pirates won 88 games in 1974. Leading off at second base, it's Rennie Stennett. Richie Hebner will bat second. At third base, Oliver will bat third in center field. Willie Stargell bats fourth in left field. Mario Mendoza is not in the lineup. But he means well, doesn't he? All right. Richie Zisk will bat fifth and play right field. Dave Parker will bat sixth and play first base today. Manny Sanguillen bats seventh. He'll do the catching. And our one adjustment, Frank Taveras will bat eighth and play shortstop. The real shortstop was Del Maxfield, who I think is probably in the Oakland set of cards, but we're going with Taveras. And batting ninth will be the pitcher, Jerry Royce. For the Cardinals, Lou Brock leads off in left field. Ted Sizemore will bat second at second base. Reggie Smith will bat third in right field. Joe Torre bats fourth. He'll play first base. Ted Simmons will bat fifth. He'll catch. Bake McBride will bat sixth. He'll play center field. Ken Reitz will bat seventh and play third base. Mike Tyson will bat, not the boxer, will bat eighth and play shortstop. And Bob Gibson will be on the mound for St. Louis and bat ninth. All right, so those are your lineups. And this is the Cardinals as played lineup from this ball game. So that's kind of cool. All right, so Stennett steps in the box against Gibby, and the pitch to him is a 7 in column 3. That's a base hit to left field. Rennie Stennett starts the season with a single. So we'll see where we go. We're not going to run right away. Hebner up. Gibson the stretch, and the delivery to Richie is a 43 in column 2. That is a ground ball to Bob Gibson. And he's going to throw to Joe Torre for the out. That'll advance Stennett to second. And Hebner is going to have to miss our next ball game, which I am going to play injuries just for fun. And so I'm making a note of that down here, but he's okay for right now. He's going to wake up. He's going to sleep on a bad pillow, and that's going to be the problem. Al Oliver up against Gibson. The delivery to Al Oliver is a base hit. That is going to score Stennett with the first run of the season, an RBI by Al Oliver. And now let's see, that's a 14 in column 2, so we got to check this out. Oh no, I'm wrong. With 2 outs, runner scores. So there's only 1 out, so Stennett will stop at third. There's Pirates at the corners for Willie Stargell. Cardinal infield is going to play halfway and see if they can double up Wilver. Gibson the stretch, and the delivery to Stargell is ball 4. So now the bases are loaded with Pirates, and Richie Zisk comes to the plate. Still a double play target, so the Cardinal infield is going to play halfway. Gibson the stretch, and the delivery to Richie Zisk is an 18 in column 1, and that's going to be a base hit to left field. Drops in front of Brock. Lou Brock charging hard to see if he can make a play. Might be an error, and it's not an error. So everybody's going to stop after they move up 90 feet. Richie Zisk with the first RBI of the season will cross off Oliver getting that. And it's 1-0 Pirates as Stennett crosses the plate. Bob Gibson's got himself, you might say, a hoot of trouble here in the first inning. Double play depth for the infield. Gibson the stretch, and the pitch to the rookie Dave Parker. Hey, struck him out, and he picked a good time for it. 1-2 gone now in the top of the first. Pirates have scored 1, and they have a chance to score a bunch more if Manny Sanguillen can come through with a base hit. Frank Taveras is on deck, but there's nowhere to put Manny. Gibson the stretch, and the delivery is hit on the ground to Ted Sizemore. He's going to go the short way to Tyson at second, who takes off the boxing gloves and makes the put out. See, now I'm messing with you a little bit there. Messing with you. 1-0 Pirates after a half inning. And a man that was talked about, if you listen to 1974 baseball radio on YouTube, they're talking about Lou Brock like he's the MVP. They're also talking about Mike Schmidt like he's the MVP. But do you know who really was the MVP? I'll give you a couple innings to think about that one. Brock stands in. Royce winds and deals to the St. Louis Speedster. Hey, struck him out, and there's 1 gone. The broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. Sizemore up. Royce winds and deals. And this is a ground ball hit to Dave Parker. He's going to feed Royce covering, and there will be 2 gone in the first, and now Sizemore going to have to sit out a few games. starting with Game 2. And with 2 outs and nobody aboard, it's Reggie Smith. Royce winds and deals to the Cardinal right fielder. That will be ball 4. And Reggie's going to take his base. Now it's Joe Torre. Royce the stretch and the delivery. This one is going to be our first defense check. It's hit to Parker. And he's going to feed Royce covering, and that will retire the side for St. Louis. Cardinals get a base runner but fail to score after 1 inning. Pirates 1, Cardinals nothing. Having fun with Replay Classic and the 1974 Buccos. Gibson winds and deals to Taveras. And Frank hits this one on the ground to Mike Tyson. He's up with it and throws to Torre for out number 1. Jerry Royce up now. Gibby winds and deals. Base hit for the Pirate pitcher. Jerry Royce 1 out, 1 on now. And Stennett's up. Rennie 1 for 1. Scored the run that has been scored so far. Gibson the stretch. And the delivery, this is going to be a problem. Hit to Tyson. I got to check his fielding rating. It is a 3. Yep, Tyson gloves it, goes to Sizemore for 1, and the relay to Torre is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 6-4-3 double play. That will end the Pirates' second inning. Royce will face Simmons, McBride, and Reitz in the Cardinals' second. And this is hit on the ground to Frank Taveras. Frank to his right, gloves it, plants, and throws to Dave Parker at first base, and there's 1 gone. McBride up now. Royce kicks and deals. Base hit right back through the box. McBride is aboard with a single. Now it'll be Reitz. And they got some options here. Reitz, of course, a major double play threat. Royce the stretch. There goes Bake. And the hit and run is on. The hit and run is on. We got a 2 on Royce's card. We got a 6, so that's a 27 for the hit and run. That's hit in the air to right field. Under it is Richie Zisk. McBride scrambles back to first as Zisk makes the catch, and it'll be Tyson with 2 outs and Reitz still at first. Royce the stretch and the delivery. Ground ball hit to Taveras. He cuts it off from going up the middle, and he fires to Parker for the out, and that will retire the Cardinals in inning number 2 after 2 complete. We got a 1-0 Pirate lead. Buccos in front. Richie Hebner coming to the plate, then Al Oliver, then Willie Stargell. It's a trio of Pirate lefties in the top of the 3rd. All right. Richie 0 for 1. Gibson winds and deals. Base hit right field. Drops in front of Smith. And we got to check for an error. Let's see if Reggie's going to handle this one. He is a 4. And it's by him. He fumbles it. Around first goes Hebner. He's going into second. The throw from Smith is not in time. Hebner's in there sliding. And he's got a lead off. Well, we'll give him a double. No, we can't do that. We got to give him a single and an E9, which puts him on second base. So now it'll be Oliver coming up with a chance to drive in a run. Gibson the stretch, the pitch to Scoop. I don't know why you call a center fielder Scoop, but that's what they did. Ground ball hit to Sizemore at second. He gloves it and throws to Torrey for out number 1 as Hebner moves to third with 1 out and Stargell comes up. Cardinal infield gonna play. Oh boy, I think they're gonna play back. Gibson the stretch and the delivery. This is hit on the ground to Mike Tyson. Mike is up with it and throws to Torrey for out number 2 as Hebner crosses home plate. And it's 2-0 Pirates. Richie Zisk comes up. With 2 outs and nobody on, Gibson winds and deals. And that will be struck him out, and that will retire the side. Gibby's got 2 strikeouts. He's also allowed 2 runs. After 2.5, the Pirates lead 2-0. Royce will face Gibson, and then the top with Brock and Sizemore in the Cardinal third. The pitch to Hoot is hit in the air to center. Bob Oliver. Al Oliver's under it, and there's 1 out. Lou Brock up. 118 steals for Brock in 1974. The pitch from Royce. Base hit for Brock. He's on and he's ready to cause trouble. Sizemore up. Royce the stretch checks Brock at first. He's got a big lead. There he goes. The hit and run is on. It's a 1 on Royce's card. It's a 5 on Sizemore's card. Even I know that makes a 6. Ground ball, Rennie Stennett. Rennie gloves it and throws to Parker at first for the out as Brock moves to second base. And now it'll be Reggie Smith. Royce the stretch and the delivery to Reggie Smith is a 40 in column 3. Struck him out. Number 2 for Royce. We've played 3 complete and we got a 2-0 Pirate lead. Got a good game going in St. Louis at Busch on the turf. Parker, Sanguillen, and Taveras coming up in the 4th. 6, 7, 8. Gibson winds and deals to Dave Parker. He hits it on the ground to Mike Tyson, who gloves it, plants, and throws to Torrey for out number 1. Manny Sanguillen up, 0 for 1. And he pops it up. Foul territory. Ted Simmons throws away the mask, and he makes the catch for out number 2. And here's Taveras. 0 for 1 for Frank. Rookie shortstop. Not an easy gig. And this time, Taveras draws a walk. He's aboard. And so they'll be able to turn the lineup over because Royce is going to get to hit with 2 outs. Gibson the stretch and the delivery to Jerry Royce is a ground ball hit to Tyson. And he just airmailed Joe Torre. It's going to be over Torre's head into foul territory. Taveras is going to get all the way over to third base. Royce goes to second. And the Pirates have a chance for a big inning here if they can get a hit out of Rennie Stennett. Gibson, hands on hips on the pitcher's mound, not happy. We got 2 outs in the fourth. It's 2-0 Pirates, and they are threatening for more. Stennett is 1 for 2. Gibson the stretch and the delivery. Base hit for Stennett. Going into right field. Taveras scores. Royce is around third. He will score. And it's 4-0 Pirates on a 2-run Rennie Stennett single. Directly caused by the error by Sizemore. Gibson should be in the dugout. Yet he is not. He is instead down by 4. So Stennett's at first. Now it's Hebner. Gibson the stretch. The delivery to Richie Hebner is hitting the air to right field. Coming on is Reggie Smith, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Pirates get 2 runs. They're unearned on 1 hit. They leave 1, and after 3.5, they lead this ball game by a score of 4-0. In the Cardinal fourth, it'll be Torrey, Simmons, and McBride coming up. Joe is 0 for 1. Royce winds and deals to the Cardinal first baseman. And that's going to be ball 4. Simmons coming up. Nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. Royce the stretch and the delivery to Ted Simmons is a base hit to right field. Drops in front of Zisk. Richie Zisk is a 3. Is he going to boot it as well? No, he's not. He's going to get the throw back in good shape. But there are 2 Cardinals on. Torrey at second, Simmons at first. Not the fastest of the Cardinals are on, but they're on nonetheless, and there is nobody out in the bottom of the fourth. Royce the stretch, and the delivery is let's see. Hit to second, that's Stennett. He goes to Taveras for 1. The relay to Parker is not in time. McBride, of course, beats the rap at first. Now there's Cardinals at the corners with Torrey over at third, McBride at first, and Simmons retired in the fourth. The Pirate defense is going to play halfway to try and get the rally-killing double play out of Ken Reitz. Jerry Royce the stretch and the delivery to Reitz is hit in the air to left. Drifting under it is Willie Stargell. He's toward the line, and he's going to make the catch with the throw coming toward second base. That will hold McBride at first, but Reitz plates to the first Cardinal run on a sacrifice fly as Torrey scores. It's 4-1 Pirates. Now it's Tyson with Gibson on deck. Royce the stretch, and the 2-out delivery is hit on the ground to Taveras. He's going to go the short way to Stennett covering, and that will end the Cardinal fourth, but they get their first run of the season on a hit, and they leave 1. After 4 complete, it's Pirates 4, Cardinals 1. Gibson coming back out for inning number 5, as you might suspect. And it's Oliver, Stargell, and Zisk. The meat of the Pirate order coming up in inning number 5. Gibson winds and deals to Oliver. And it's a comebacker. Gloved by Gibson. He's going to turn and throw to Torrey, and that will retire the Pirate center fielder, but he's going to miss tomorrow's game. You know, those bad pillows are all over that Pirate hotel. And so Oliver is going to miss the next game as well. Stargell up with 1 out in the 5th. Gibson winds and deals. The pitch to Willie is hit to Tyson. Tyson is a 3 at short. He gloves it. He throws to Torrey. It's in the dirt, and Joe can't dig it out. Stargell is safe on the E6. And with 1 out, there's 1 on for Zisk. Gibson the stretch. The delivery to Richie. Hit in the air to right. Reggie Smith in right center, but with time and room to make the catch, and there's 2 gone, and now Parker 0 for 2 today. Gibson the stretch, the delivery to Big Dave Parker. Hey, struck him out. That's number 3 for Gibby, and it retires the Buccos in the 5th. We're halfway through this one. Pittsburgh 4, St. Louis 1. In St. Louis, opening day 1974. My good friend Tony Porter would say, what were you doing in 1974? And the correct answer, of course, is 5 to 10. Bob Gibson is going to lead off the bottom of the 5th, or is he? I am going to let him bat because Gibby could swing the stick a little bit, even at the age of 38. The pitch from Royce is hit in the air to left. Stargell under it in his tracks, and there's 1 gone. Brock coming up. Brock is 1 for 2. The pitch to Lou is ball 4. We have a potential steal here for Brock. The number is a 3. We compare that to Sanguin's defense. If it's higher, he's safe. If it's not higher, then he holds. This is a 3. Oh, it's the number on the dice. So that would be a 1. And that's not higher either. So he's holding. Brock holds it first. 1 out, 1 on for Sizemore. Royce the stretch and the pitch. The Pirate infield is playing halfway. That's hit on the ground to Frank Tavares. Frank's fielding rating is a 4. That makes it a 13. And Frank is up with it and throws it in the dirt. Parker cannot dig it out. It's an error on Tavares. 2 on with 1 out now, caused by shaky defense. So that will bring up Reggie Smith. And Jerry Royce looking for a double play ball. Reggie Smith, of course, with big-time power. So we'll see how this works out. Royce the stretch and the delivery to Smith. And that's hit in the air to Willie Stargell in left. Gonna check and see if anybody's tagging up. And that's going to drive Stargell to the warning track, which will allow Brock to tag at second base. And he will, as Willie's throw comes into second. There are Cardinals at the corners with 2 outs now, and Joe Torre coming up. And I'm going to move these guys down here. And we can see the scorebook a little bit better. So Torre is 0 for 1 with a walk, and he scored the Cardinals' only run in the 4th. The pitch to Joe. Hey, struck him out and gets out of the mess with his 3rd strikeout for Royce. We go to the 6th with your score, Pittsburgh 4, St. Louis 1. And the bottom 3rd of the Pirates order coming up in inning number 6. Sanguillen, Taveras, and Royce against Gibson. Check Gibson's card, and he is an S6, which tells us that he's in his last inning now. He's not throwing a shutout, and because he's not, this is his last inning at normal endurance. And we're going to flip his card to the other side for the 7th, unless we pinch hit for him in the bottom of the 6th. Anyway, Sanguillen's up 0 for 2 for Manny, and the pitch to Sangui is hitting the air to right. Reggie Smith toward the line is going to make the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Taveras, 0 for 1 with a walk. Gibson winds and deals. This is hit on the ground to Ted Sizemore. And that's a $16. And that is hit to Sizemore, and Sizemore throws it away again. That will allow Taveras to get to second. Sizemore's second error of the game, and that'll bring up Royce with another man in scoring position and 1 out. Cardinal bullpen is going to start to move around a little bit as if they were thinking about coming in. It's going to be, well, it's opening day, so they can be a little bit more aggressive about it. They're going to get Mike Garman up and Rich Folkers. It'll be lefty-righty double-barreled action, just the way Red Schoendienst liked it. And Royce is up. Gibson the stretch. Royce is 1 for 2. The pitch to him is a 40 in column 3. And hey, struck him out. Gibby with his 4th strikeout. Trying to pick Sizemore up after the error. And now it's Stennett, who's 2 for 3. Scored a run, drove in 2. Gibson the stretch. And the delivery to Rennie is a base hit for Stennett. We got a 14. That's to left field. Around third comes Taveras. Brock's throw is headed toward home, and it's not in time. Stennett's going to go to second on the throw. Rennie gets his 2nd RBI of the day and another unearned run against Gibson. It's 5-1 Pittsburgh, and Hebner's going to come to the plate. Oliver's on deck. First base is open. There's 2 outs, though. Gibson the stretch and the delivery to Richie Hebner. Hit in the air high but not deep to right field. Reggie Smith under it, and he puts it away for out number 3. So Gibson betrayed by his own defense after 5.5. Pittsburgh 5, St. Louis 1. And we'll see what happens with the pitching situation for the Redbirds in the 7th. In the meantime, it'll be Simmons, McBride, and Reitz coming up. 5, 6, 7 for the Cardinals in inning number 6. Simmons 1 for 2. The pitch from Royce is hitting the air to right field. On the run is Richie Zisk toward the gap, and he gets there for a 1 out in the 6th. Now it's McBride, 1 for 2. Royce winds and deals. Excuse me. Line drive, diving. Hebner knocks it down but can't make a play. McBride will be safe. And Reitz is up 0 for 1. He's driven in the Cardinals' only run. Infield at double play depth. The pitch from Royce. Hit on the ground to Hebner. He's going to go to Stennett for 1, and the relay to Parker is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing, around the horn, 5-4-3 double play. Turned by the Buccos. After 6 complete, it's 5-1 Pittsburgh. And Gibson's going to come back out, although the Cardinal bullpen is cooking. We're going to flip Gibson's card to the B side. That means we're going to get to hear Border Song by Elton John. And Al Oliver, Willie Stargell, and Richie Zisk will come up, the 3-4-5 hitters for the Buccos. Gibson winds and deals. Popped it up, drifting into foul territory is Mike Tyson, and he's going to make the catch for out number 1. Here's Stargell, 0 for 2. Gibson winds and deals to the Pittsburgh slugger. Hey, struck him out. Number 5 for Gibby. First time in the ball game, second time in the ball game. He's retired the first 2 batters in the inning. And now it's Zisk. Gibby winds and deals to Richie. And that's a base hit to center field. Dropping in front of McBride. It's a 2-out single. Gibson has allowed 8 hits. He has walked 2 and struck out 5. He has been the victim of 4 Cardinal errors in the game. Parker up now 0 for 3. Gibson the stretch and the delivery to Big Dave. Popped him up one more time. High heat, drifting into foul territory is Tyson, and he puts it away for out number 3. So we go to the 7th inning stretch. Gonna be the end of Bob Gibson's day. So we'll give you his official stats on his performance on opening day, April 5th, 1974. Gibby went 7, allowed, wait a minute, let me count this, 2, 4, 6, 8 hits. Walked 2, as I said, struck out 5. He allowed 5 runs, but only one of them is earned. But they all count. And in the Cardinals 7th, it'll be Tyson, a pinch hitter for Gibson, and then Lou Brock. This is Royce's last inning on normal fatigue. Normal endurance. Tyson's 0 for 2. The pitch. Hit on the ground to Rennie Stennett. He's up with it and throws to Dave Parker for out number 1. Now it's Gibson, but he will not bat. And let's see who the Cardinals might have on the bench for a likely suspect to pinch hit, and it's going to be Jose Cruz. Jose Cruz pinch hitting for Gibby on opening day. Oh, no, it's Royce. Why am I picking a left-handed pinch hitter? Why am I doing that? No, it's going to be Luis Melendez. There we go. Now we got it. With 1 out, pinch hitting for Gibson in the bottom of the 7th. Royce winds and deals to Melendez. This is hit on the ground to Taveras. Frank's up with it and throws to Parker for out number 2. Brock coming to the plate with nobody on and 2 outs. Royce winds and deals. Tapper out in front of home plate. Manny Sanguillen is on it. He's going to fire down to Parker, and that'll retire Brock in the Cardinals 7th. It's a 1-2-3 7th. We go to the 8th, and it's Pirates 5. And Brock is pulling up lame. So we'll see if he comes out of the game. Boy, they're dropping like flies. On both teams. So we'll see who's left to suit up for game 2. Top of the 8th coming, and the bottom of the Pirate order. I'll get it out, don't worry. Mike Garman is going to be your new relief pitcher. He's a right-hander. Later on, of course, was a Dodger and then a Cub, or a Cub and then a Dodger? I think he was a Cub and then a Dodger, pretty sure. So he will take over in the 8th. He will face Sanguillen, Taveras, and maybe Jerry Royce. We'll see if Royce is going to continue. He's got a 4-run lead. Manny is 0 for 3. The pitch from Garman. Base hit for Sanguillen, his first hit of the season. Now Taveras is up. That opens up some possibilities for Frank. So we shall see what Danny Murtaugh has up his sleeve in the Pirates 8th. Cardinals are going to play in at the corners. Garman the stretch and the delivery. Taveras squares to bunt. So we got a 2 here, and it is bunted to Torrey at first. We add the 2 to Torrey's fielding rating. And that is a 2. That makes a 4. And Torrey's going to glove it and fire to Tyson, and they are going to nip Sanguillen at second base. Sanguillen is retired 3-6 on what turns into a fielder's choice for Taveras, and now Royce. Infield in at the corners again. They're going to let Royce bat. Garman the stretch. The pitch. Royce is bunting. He's got a 20. Add that to Torrey's fielding rating of a 2. So it's a 22. And, they caught Taveras off first. The youngster is in no man's land. But Frank is fast. He's a 4. Let's see if they get him in the rundown. They do not. Taveras gets back to first. So Royce missed the bunt. They picked him off, but Taveras gets back, and now it's Royce again. Garman the stretch. Royce squares to bunt again. He's a 15. This is bunted back to Garman. We add 5, so that's a 20. Royce pops it up, and Garman makes the catch. Taveras has to hold. And with 2 outs now, it'll be Stennett. With Taveras still at first. Garman the stretch, and he deals. That is a 33 in column 3. Right field, sinking liner. On comes Reggie Smith, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it could have been bad. Could have been the death blow for the Cardinals in this one, but they stay alive. Garman gets them out of it, and we go to the bottom of the 8th with your score. Pittsburgh 4, St. Louis 1, and it's getting late for the Cardinals. Sizemore, Smith, and Torrey, 2, 3, 4 coming up against Royce. We got to flip Royce's numbers here to the B side. Sizemore up, 0 for 3. The pitch to Ted Sizemore is popped up. Rennie Stennett on the carpet. He's going to make the catch for out number 1. Now it's Smith. Royce has only allowed 4 hits, all of them singles. He has allowed 2 walks, and he has struck out 3. The pitch to Reggie Smith. He hits that on the ground to Taveras. From the hole, Frank with plenty of arm makes the throw to Parker, and they get Smith by a step. There's 2 gone in the bottom of the 8th, and now Torrey, 0 for 2. Pitch to Joe is hit on the ground to Taveras. This one's routine. He's up with it and throws to Parker, and that'll retire the Cardinals in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the 9th with your score. Pittsburgh 5, St. Louis 1 on opening day 1974. Mike Garman is going to come out for his second inning of work. No, he's not. No, we're going to see Rich Folkers, the lefty. And he will face a trio of Pirate lefties unless we go to the bench. It'll be Hebner, Oliver, and Stargell for Folkers, a left-hander himself. In the Pirate 9th. Hebner's 1 for 4. The pitch from Folkers. Hey, struck him out. 1 gone in the 9th with the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. Now it's Oliver. 1 for 4. Pitch to Al. Is a base hit for Oliver. He's going to hold it first, and now Stargell, 0 for 3. Folkers the stretch, the delivery to Willie. Ground ball to Tyson. He's going to go to Sizemore for 1. The relay to Torrey is not in time. Stargell beats the rap at first. And with 2 outs now, it's Zisk. Parker on deck. Folkers will face him. The pitch to Richie. Hit on the ground to Ken Reitz. He's going to go the short way to Sizemore at second to retire Pittsburgh in the 9th. So we go to the bottom of the 9th, and Jerry Royce is going to get a chance to complete a 4-hitter on opening day. Your score, Pittsburgh 5, St. Louis 1. It's Simmons, McBride, and Reitz in Jerry Royce's future. The Pirates have the bullpen going. It's Ramon Hernandez and Dave Justy cranking it up in the pen. It's double-barreled action for Danny Murtaugh, just the way the old Irishman likes it. And here comes the first delivery to Simmons. Ted is 1 for 3. The pitch. Ground ball, Taveras. He throws to Parker for out number 1. Now it's McBride. Royce winds and deals. The pitch to Bake. Ground ball, Parker. He's going to glove it and take it himself. 2 gone. Royce has retired. 9 in a row right now, and got a chance for 10 to close out the ball game. Ken Reitz 0 for 2 with a sac fly. The pitch to him is a ground ball to Taveras one more time. He's up with it and throws to Parker, and the Pirates win on opening day to start our replay. The 74 Buccos get 5 runs. 10 hits, and they committed 1 error. The Cardinals 1 run on 4 hits, all singles, as Royce goes the distance. But the story of this game is the shaky Cardinal defense. They committed 4 errors. We'd still be playing if the Cardinals had played flawlessly, because it would be a 1-1 game. All right, thank you for joining me. Jerry Royce gets the win. He is 1-0. Bob Gibson takes the opening day loss. This is Classic Replay. Replay Classic, Classic Replay, Replay Classic. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Share my video. I need your help to keep my channel going, my friends, and I do appreciate your support very, very much. Have a wonderful day. So long, everybody.